We got a lurker. Who goes there? Oh. Yo, Frank. What up, Daniel? Daniel, did you I didn't get your message yet. If you responded over what the beastly bass you caught fell for. What did you trick him with? Ryan Thiel, long time no talk. Where the hell you been? Living the Minnesota life. What are these? These are red. I want red. I want black. I need black. I need blackie. Kyle, what's up, dude? Everybody's orders from last week went in the mail today, except Chris's, because Chris's box wouldn't fit in the damn mailbox. So, sorry, Chris. I have to take yours to the actual post office, unfortunately. MLF is kicking bass today. They are catching them. Where are they at? Santee Cooper or somewhere? Oh, what a mess. What a mess. What a mess of eyes. Gross. This is these black eyes are the worst. All right, let's see if these fit. Let's see if these fit. Everybody have a good weekend? Anybody besides Daniel go catch a 7-pounder? Or is he the only one? Come on. Dude, these eyes suck so bad. They have no sticky on them. They fall off. Perfect. I can't tell you how many of these I've put on baits. I went to clear coat them, and just the air pressure from the airbrush like blow the eyeballs off. No fishing for Morgan. Byrne said it was bad weather at his house. Murray, Lake Murray. That's a blueback lake, correct? Correct me if I'm wrong. 30 guys out of 40 have a limit. How about that? It's a fair amount of bass. It's a fair amount of bass being wrangled out of old Lake Murray. One down. Marty had to weather the nadir. Yeah, he said it was close to his work. I didn't. I was on Easter Bunny time all weekend in Baton Rouge, so I didn't even know anything else was going on in the world. There was no news on the TV. Just the Grinch and kid shows, and then LSU basketball and college basketball. And between those two things, I didn't know that there was inclement weather anywhere. We could have had one of the naders land in our neighborhood and would have no clue. Total oblivion. No, we didn't put the Easter bunny in the crock pot yet. But I watched yesterday's coverage of the MLF. Lots of guys on them. There you go. Did they start yesterday? Nate, what's up, dude? Nick LeBrun is leading. That dude can catch him. He's kind of what I'll say about LeBrun is he I don't know his backstory, but that son of a buck can catch him, and he's very unassuming. Like some people just come off fishy. You know what I mean? Like you see guys, and you're like, oh, that dude can catch them just by looking at them, hearing them talk. I don't get that vibe off of him. I wouldn't see him at a tournament and be like, I bet that dude can damn. I bet that dude can angle some bass. Uh, Brendan, the bait is an Imakatsu IK 180. I don't hear any of the JDM enthusiasts crowing about it. And when I don't hear that, it makes me wonder. It makes me wonder. The first of the salad bars showed up, and it was a bit of a disappointment. Hanging on a cork board is a taco salad bandit. Tom, are you saying that the salad bars did not match your criteria? Are you telling me that upon further inspection in person, you do not think the salad bar is indeed the bait? You are still under the impression that it is something else. Not quite. Interesting. Brennan, the first thing that makes it desirable over anything else is because it's the only thing like itself. That is the difference. That is the difference. You don't go out and shop on some website and find similar bait designs. It is its own thing. It is its own animal. Brendan, the problem with matching Tom's bait is you can't see in the pictures the important things that you need to see. Oh, salad bar is the right color. Just one of those different painters painted it. Oh, it was in a different batch. Um, it is Burns. It is. I see. So it is in fact the right bait. You just need to figure out what year yours was made and hopefully find that batch of baits. Because I'm sure they made it for multiple years. And you probably got some different variation of it along the way. Which happens. Paint changes, painters change. Call it a leaf lip. Banana lip sounds better. I was going through these baits yesterday, or not yesterday, Friday before I left. I was about to walk out the door to go to Baton Rouge, and I looked at one of the crawls, and I realized that I didn't put crawl marks on one side. Somehow I skipped that one. So I have to go back today and add one marking on one side of one bait. I thought these were ready to go, but no, I missed. It is, John. It is. What kind of fishing are they doing, Burns? What is the baits of choice to catch these Lake Murray bass? All right, those are done. Where'd it go? Oh, I hung it off the corner. Everything under the sun, it doesn't matter. They're just biting. Those are fun days where you can literally throw anything you want at them. Brendan, it was fun. Kids had fun. Ate some crawfish. Watched the kids play. Actually, didn't watch them. Actually, played with them. I was involved. Got to fish for about 20 minutes in a pond that they dug out probably like 4 or 5 years ago, but they never stocked fish in it. It was like a neighborhood pond. But I think fish have found their way into it because the last time I went, I fished in it, and I didn't think there was any fish in it, and I ended up catching two, like 10 inchers. So it's like, all right, this is a sign of things to come, hopefully. So the little neighborhood ponds are starting to grow fish. Maybe in a couple years, I'll have some 3 pounders in there. But I hope they get real populated. Like I don't care if it's loaded. I would prefer it to just be loaded with dinks, so we can get action. Bed fishing, swim jigs, sea rigs, flukes, cranking. Wow. Wowzers. Dude just caught a 613 off the bed. Dude, it amazes me every time I hear results from like Virginia down to like South Carolina. Like the tournaments Eric fishes and like the fisheries down through North Carolina to South Carolina, Virginia, they have got giant fish compared to like I feel like compared to the South. Like I feel like those fisheries are way healthier than what the South pumps out on average, especially their rivers. It's really really wild. Really wild. Anthony, what's up? Your stuff went in the mail today, and I remembered to put it into the right address. I was sitting there putting orders together, and I was like, somebody had a wrong address. Who goes Anthony? I went through Instagram, no Anthony. Went through Facebook, no Anthony. I said, did he send me an email? Sure did. But my brother-in-law and sister-in-law's house has this canal behind their house, and now it's like very, very choked down with weeds. And I don't think it's the good. I don't think it's the good stuff. It's kind of slimy. I don't really know what's growing in there. I haven't had time to look, but they had a fish. They had a fish kill not a couple years back, and then I think I set the. I think I set the lake record in there one day. It's probably a 3 3/4. Like I pulled this damn fish in, and everybody was like, "Holy shit, that's a damn giant, dude! We've never seen one that big out of here. We only see them like this big." I was like, "Well, they're growing." But then I think something happened, and like all those fish died. So they might be starting over again. I don't know. It would be a real shame because I waited for years for those fish to populate. Because when they first moved in the house, there wasn't jack shit in there. And then, like 4 or 5 years later, from them living there and me visiting, uh, there started to be some, a 4 pounder show up, and this annoying lingering cough. Travis, you haven't missed much. Just catching up. A big flathead ate it and broke it off. It's in Baton Rouge. I don't know what road it's off of, Kyle. It's just one of those like neighborhood canals. Just kind of snakes around, makes a horseshoe. Nothing too special about it, but super shallow. I think that's what happens. I think the fish can live like a couple years, and then like I think sometimes if they get like a drought and in the summertime that those fish just burn up. I don't know. I would imagine that's pretty hard living in there in July, August. So you got that side. Looks beautiful. What was I thinking? Couldn't tell you. In a rush. In a rush. I'm glad I noticed it. I didn't clear coat it. Then I would have been doubly pissed. All right. Got some eyeballs for these guys. What are those? Like 5.5. These should work. These look like they will fit. Let's make sure. We had otters clean out a honey hole pond. Damn, that sucks. They ate all the fish? Anthony, you're from Massachusetts. Did you see that guy? What's his name? Brian Spiller? Did you see that video he posted of the guy slashing his tires in the parking lot of the boat ramp? I'm sure he did. You might even know where that is. I think he was in Massachusetts. People could have fished it out. I don't really. I think it was more environmental than it was people catching them. Because the only place people fished were like where it went under the road, where it was kind of public. People would fish there. And I don't think you can catch enough right there to like kill the place. Are the Strike King Custom Shop flat shads any good? John, they are. That's they're made by Mimic. Kelly Stooksbury made them for Strike King. So if you have a Strike King you like and you can't find it, look up Mimic and you should be able to find the same bait models, because I don't think he had any unique designs that were made specifically for Strike King. I think Strike King just took his existing designs and put them in a Strike King package. Anthony, you did see it, and it's not uncommon. That's pretty bad. Travis, no, these are nasty Nates. I didn't know otters were so fierce. We don't really deal with otters down here. I don't know that I've ever seen an otter. The only fish eaters we have in abundance, which is probably the same as everywhere else. Cormorants. Travis, it is. It is. But still, nobody will do anything about the cormorants. And I don't know how they're like protected, because that's like the most abundant bird I've ever seen in my life. They're like pigeons. Don't harm a cormorant. They're special. Ben Nowak had his truck boat trailer slashed because he gave up a local honey hole on YouTube. Interesting. Must have been a pretty good spot. I think this guy said that they just they were like fishing past this guy and like went near his lines, and he got all pissy. I guess that's beyond all pissy. I guess that's rage monster. I don't know. I mean, is somebody really ready to tote getting their ass stomped over somebody running through your fishing lines? Or they didn't even go through their fishing lines, just going near them. Like, is that really worth it? Why, Burns, can you shed a little light on why the cormorant is federally protected, though? Because isn't it invasive for one? And they seem to be very plentiful. Could be wrong, but there seems to be cormorants aplenty. Migratory Bird Treaty Act. Sounds like some shit. Once on the list, it's almost impossible to get off. That makes sense. That makes sense. I think that's what these color eyes were. Let me go look back in my messages and see what color eyes Strike King used for their chartreuse root beer. Red. So red it is. We're going to do an exact match here. We're even going with same eye color as Strike King. Okay. Matchy matchy. We need some big time politicians to have problems with cormorants. Yeah, you need somebody that's really rich and really into his lake, his private lake, and he needs to have a flock of cormorants decimate it or like bite one of his kids or something. To say, man, these cormorants are really a nuisance. Yeah, they are. Yeah, they are. Okay. Have you tried fishing around Marvin J. Pump House Canal off of 61 in Sorrento? Kyle, I've never honestly been anywhere outside of the backyard of this house. So I have never tried fishing anywhere. The only other thing I've done was I had a guy take me to the down there to like uh, down towards Venice, where like Hackney fishes, whatever it's called down there, whatever that part of the swamp is. There's some sort of levee or something down there. Why is this thing so unfocused? Here we are. They keep the bank leading towards the lock and dam at Dardanelle looking like it's covered in snow from all the poop. That's unfortunate, Morgan. I'm sure it smells lovely too. Told you my neighbor ate one. Because every time he'd go crappie fishing, they're always sitting on his crappie holes. And I'll be damned if one of those didn't just fly out of the sky and fall over dead. Natural causes. And he said, well, I guess I'm going to take this thing home and eat him. So we ate him. Said it was a greasy bastard. Tasted like shit. Don't go touring around town looking for fishing holes. Somebody is liable to blast my ass. You're probably right, Burns. AJ just talking about cormorant recipes. If you have any, please share with the class. Please share your cormorant recipes with the rest of the class. Cormorant and cinnamon rolls. I don't know, Travis. You have to ask Nasty Nate. Brennan, I don't know much about the anatomy of a cormorant, but if they have an oil gland, that does not sound conducive to table fare. Nate's all over the place. I don't know where Nate actually. I feel like Nate fishes off everywhere. So I don't know where actual home he would consider. Illinois is home. I feel like you fish in like Wisconsin and all around there, Nate. I don't feel like you don't have a zone where you fish. Maybe you do. Like I know Nate's address, but I feel like I get fishing reports from all around. I've never fished it in grass, Travis. I fished it in rock and it was fine, but I like it in wood. Never tried it. Travis, you got two and you never even throw them, bro? It's worth a shot. It's worth a shot. The biggest thing that surprised me is I was up below Logan Martin Dam, and you typically can't throw a crankbait up there because the current's too strong, and you'll just lose baits left and right. But that bait actually, you were able to fish in heavy current, and it didn't get hung up, surprisingly somehow. So, hello, my sweet.
Yeah, no, everybody's sick. Hi.
Tennessee Bassmaster, how was your Bassmaster Classic experience? Whose boats did you wipe down? Did you fangirl on anybody?
Brendan, check your messages in a little while. I'm about to message you so you can talk about shirts. And I'm going to give you my cell phone. It's a lot easier to chat it out. Giving out the digits. Watch out. Is Hella on here?
No.
Oh. What's up, Nate Dole? Hey, Brendan.
Travis, put those in the set those out so
What's
they
up,
can
Marty? What's up, Travis?
they can be in like your day box. Set them off to the side so when next time you hook the boat up, you can just throw them in the.
I haven't messaged yet, Brendan. I'm about to.
In the box, in the top of something. Then
What's up, John?
Or hell, just tie one on.
AJ, great stream the other night.
Watch out. She's got a hotline with all the campers.
Start my own Patreon.
Tanked.
It's gonna be called Tanked with Shank.
Tanked.
What's up, Morgan? What's up, Tom? Yeah, I don't like to put a lot of, well, I got to take this back. I like to do a couple orders at a time because I don't want people to be waiting on me. So that's why I didn't message you last week, because I didn't want you to be waiting around.
It's much easier
to
not take the order than to have to respond back.
Why is it taking so long?
Hey, any updates?
Yeah, so I'd rather do a couple at a time.
Not to say any of you would do that, but there are people who would.
It also doesn't put a lot of stress on me because I don't always have help with the kids. Sometimes my mom's out of town or his parents can't help, or so then that puts me behind, or a kid gets sick or whatever, you know.
And you can guarantee that if you tell somebody, I'll probably have them done in 6.5 days. When it hits 6.51, you're getting a message. Hey, any update?
Yeah. Oh yeah, by the way, who did your boat registration numbers?
Carrie at
somebody's asking me.
400 Inc.
I'm gonna send them over there.
Who? Why'd you show them to them? I will say I probably have the most badass boat registration numbers on my boat ever, and I completely dicked them up because I couldn't put the decals on right. It was a 2-part vinyl. Like you had to put the regular numbers down and then put this like shadow overlay over them. And I couldn't. I for the life of me could not tell you how you overlay that shit.
Kyle, that was real white girl wasted. As in,
let me out of here.
On white girl wasted on water.
Where?
I went to bed. He's asking how white girl wasted did I get after the championship. I had 2 drinks this weekend and I didn't even finish the second one. Drinking is not as cool as it used to be. It makes me feel like absolute crap immediately, almost. Like I have the worst headache and then I can't sleep all night. So it's like, what's the point? And TK gets annoyed with me when I'm drunk. So
sometimes it depends on how much you're trying to fake not being drunk. When I can really tell you're trying to like keep it together and act like you're not wasted, that's mildly amusing.
But it's only been like that since after the kids.
Sure.
Because I used to be able to drink I can put it anybody.
Just think a damn battleship.
Yeah, I can put it down. I can put it away. And after kids, I guess I didn't drink for 2 years or something. And then like my first drink, I was like, I thought I could do the same thing.
Fucking Exorcist.
No, I know. I went to a brunch with my friends. I literally had 5 glasses of champagne. 5. in a period of time from like 11 a.m. to like 4 p.m. And I came home and I did have one shot. I forgot.
Oh yeah.
I came home and I puked. I couldn't even remember I fed our baby. Like it was a mess.
Bad.
I hadn't drinking in, let's say, 9 months with the child, so at least 18 months I hadn't drinking. Oh well, no. I'm definitely not a mean drunk.
Correct, JP.
I'm far from a mean drunk. I'm probably the nicest person you'll ever meet. Now you get TK on some whiskey or something, you're like a different person.
I don't get mean.
You've been mean to me once, yeah. But other than that, that's one time out of many times. But yeah, I just can't drink like I used to. But I thought I could.
Yeah, I think that was the problem. She thought she was the old tank.
So I was like, oh, let's go day drinking. And I just like went day drinking. Oh, man.
Your mom was there. It was even more funny.
She wasn't there the first time.
First time. Well, whichever time where you're like, she was like, you're like in bad shape.
I went out with some girlfriends from high school.
Like, no, I'm not.
And
she's like Picasso on the wall with.
I honestly had maybe 3 or 4 drinks that time in one shot. It's the shot. I think it's the shot. And then that shot put me over the edge, and I got home and threw up. And I used to never throw up. Absolutely never throw up when I was wasted before. Now, okay. TK is absolutely awesome drunk. I wish he would get drunk more often. It's really awesome. It is hilarious. It's so much fun. I would love to actually see him high, but he won't do that. He won't smoke weed. I was like, I really want to see you high.
Pass.
Like,
I'll pass on grass.
But why do you drink 1 beer a week?
You are not 21 anymore. You are not 33 anymore.
No. No, actually, TK's really, he keeps a zip at all times.
I'm nice, fun, drunk. Next thing you know, the train piston comes out, pretty much. Next thing you know, you tell her, are you sure you need that last shot? And she pulls a train piston out of her purse.
No. Am I being drunk? You're giving them bad mojo about me.
No.
Have I ever been mean?
Probably.
To you?
Yeah, that I mean, I don't feel like that would be too strange for you to get wasted and be a total asshole. It happens.
But you can't remember one time.
No, I probably tried to block it out of my mind.
Never.
I mean, the last couple times we were talking about, I mean, that was pretty assholey.
I might have been, but I wasn't mean.
No, but you were defiant.
How?
Because your mom was like, Amy, you need some help. Like, let me why don't you drink some water? When you're like, yeah, I'm fine. I'm not even drunk.
But it's so funny because I literally think I've had 4 drinks. I'm like, that's nothing.
It's really at 12.
No, I didn't. I promise you. You look at the bill.
Correct, JP. All for one person.
I'm old. That's correct. You're right. Travis, you're right. I'm not 21 anymore. It's more like I'm not 35 anymore. Because I could put away. And I never had hangovers until after babies.
Now we know where Bean gets it. That's it.
What?
Defiancy.
No.
No.
See that guy right there?
What did I feel
She
like
may get her sass from me, but she didn't get defiance from me. She gets that from this guy.
I don't want to listen to Mama. I want to listen to me.
Slip him a gummy.
We tried that. Didn't work.
He says,
No, I ate that stupid gummy that you had from.
but they were like a year or two old.
I can confirm that that shit does not expire from experience, dude.
But these are gummies. It was different. You need to try it again.
More brain cells have died. All right, well, y'all can keep talking about substance abuse.
TK is funny. He will tell us some great stories.
What any great stories?
There's plenty of great stories. Don't let him lie
Hey,
to
ask
you.
Nasty Nate if he needs a hat.
You need a hat? Anybody?
I ordered 2 Richardson 112s. It's like a
A gray, green
it's like
color.
a green front with like this greeny
Gray back.
gray back. It's a nice looking hat. It's 112. I wanted to see what the color looked like in person. I ordered some weirdos.
Yeah.
Foamy.
What else we got on here? Foam hat. Those are nice.
Nate, can TK show off all the colors? All your special colors.
Just Busch Light. See, I love some beer, but that's like where I can like drink literally all day. It's the champagne that
It's the tequila. We got Bud products. Oh, they're
strong black coffee, Brendan. Interesting. Have you tried some mushroom coffee? And I don't mean hallucinating mushroom coffee. I just mean like
good. Not magic mushrooms. just
the
regular
line main
mushrooms.
shroom coffee. It's really good. I feel like it actually helps you focus better than regular coffee.
It's placebo, Brendan. Don't listen.
It's not placebo. It's better for you. The dry duck hats are awesome. Yeah.
We didn't do it this time.
Why are we supposed to boycott Bud products?
They're probably doing some lib shit and get Burns pissed off.
Do they put out like a rainbow beer can or something? Everybody's pissed at them.
Oh, this one doesn't have a number on it.
Show us the baits, TK. Lion Mane mushroom coffee. It is the one by 4 Sigmatic is really good, and it actually doesn't give you like the like where you're like shaky or anything. It's more of a all day caffeine, I feel like, and it makes you focus better.
And hallucinate.
Doesn't make you hallucinate. It's not hallucinate.
Right, screw everyone. Which one of these things?
All right.
Let's show them all of Nasty Nate's juice.
These are all for him.
These are all Nasty Nate's.
Here all is packing.
Yeah, we got I don't know what we've got.
It's the most obnoxious cough though.
So here's Nate's some sort of Strike King Ghost Shiner thing. I don't know what it is, but Nasty Nate liked it.
What'd they do, JP?
Lots of those.
I don't even want the Blue Cross.
This is some Rapala color. I don't know what it is called either, but it's just a little purpley chartreuse cheeky thing with the brown nose. Brown noser.
Really pretty.
Strike King chartreuse root beer. Got green flake all over it.
The China flu.
Probably burns, probably. But I've been coughing for 2 damn weeks.
Oh, I haven't been coughing but a week, maybe.
But I think you're just now.
I'm behind all of them.
Yeah, you're behind. We got some Rapella,
I gotta Google this.
some Rapella color. I forget what their little green red crawl's called. We have Jordan Lee, Alton Jones Jr., Jesse Wiggins, Coleman crawl. And we just got a brownie with some RNG combo crawl. Something simple. And then some other Rapella blue crawl looking thing. Nasty Nate said these are all the juice, so we will see.
Right, let's look up what's going on, bud.
Y'all. Burns has said it 3 times.
Oh, you are insane.
I hope we don't have the China flu again. But anyway, all right. I'm about to roll out of here. I got to go finish painting Nasty Nate's bait. He's got 3 more troublesome colors that I've got to finish.
So the thing about Bud or any kind of product like this, they do this. It's a marketing thing, and so like putting on like if they're all of a sudden they're going to make all their Bud Light cans. I learned this in marketing class. It's actually kind of genius for them. When they change their cans, they change it because people buy with their eyes. So when they're going to the store, girls will buy this.
Well, what did they
More
do?
people are so they're trying to target not just the like LGBTQ, people, but they also are targeting like women or young people or whatever. So they're not buying their products right now. So they're trying to target them. So they change their can. It's actually genius because a lot of people will just continue to buy Bud. But then if they change their can and make it a silver can or a pink can or a rainbow can, more people, those type of people that they weren't targeting, will buy it. So anyway, it's a marketing hack.
But at the same time, aren't they pissing off their loyal clientele?
They're probably pissing off a small percentage of people. So
I guess the people
they're gaining more.
I guess they figure that they're going to get those people back regardless. Or the people that are pissed are not Bud users anyway. That the actual number of people that they're going to piss off don't care.
Yeah, and so they're also gaining more people to buy the products.
Or, like AJ said, you could just put a fish on it, like Bush, and we can support Bush.
Yeah, and they might, but but Bud is known to do that over any of the other ones. They're very much, they change it a lot. We learned that in marketing class or product marketing class.
They have a Padres can.
And that's why when you go to like events and stuff, you'll see that like Bud is they'll have like a Bud like special can for that event or whatever.
They did a Freedom can. Yeah.
It's a marketing hack.
Yeah. You don't make that can for the summer with an eagle on it and say Freedom and then turn around. Yeah, it's just they're just trying to get asses in the seats.
Yeah, and get our eyes out, people. It's bringing
people talking about Bud.
Yeah, here we are.
It worked.
They did their job. So sometimes this boycotting thing actually goes in favor for them. Like when that whole thing with the NRA and Yeti, people were like blowing up their Yetis and stuff. It also it brought a lot of attention to Yeti, and people were buying more Yeti. And look at them; they're
free advertising.
Yeah, it's ridiculous. I mean, it's absolutely crazy. So bad marketing is also good marketing sometimes.
That's what they say. The beer sucks anyway. I like Bud Heavy. That's pretty
I'm
good.
not a big Bud drinker. I used to be. I like Miller Lite. If I'm gonna pick a beer to drink all day, it'll probably be Miller Lite.
Brendan, I could probably do that. AJ, you want to see? I think you're the only people who knows
What is it?
how to splatter back without using a toothbrush. I have to get some baits to do.
I can tell you how to do it.
No, she knows all the tricks of the trade.
Seen it done.
She knows all the tricks of the trade. I already got 2 minutes.
Think about
Don't think about anything. Don't tell it here. Exactly. This is for
maybe I should go on Patreon and do a painting tutorial.
Oh, you're gonna paint baits? Have you ever tried?
Have I ever painted a bait? No.
Have you ever held the airbrush?
Negative. But I can paint my nails real good.
Not the same.
I'm just kidding. I cannot. That's why I go get them done if I can. I haven't done that in a long time.
You would probably not like painting.
No, I get frustrated.
No, there's a dual action on the airbrush. So when you push down,
see, he's telling me all the juice now.
This isn't juice. It's just airbrush
knowledge.
It's not even knowledge. It's just the mechanics of an airbrush. So they call it a dual action. So when you push down, the harder you push down, the more air you get, and then the farther you pull it back, the more paint you get. So you can kind of go between a little paint, pull the needle back and get more paint, more air, less air, more paint, or whatever you want to do. And I think that would frustrate you. You would go full bore every time.
Bob, you missed talking about my drunk days, and
That's when all of our viewers fell off. When Amy started getting political and talking about.
No, I just explained with the marketing thing for Budweiser. We learned in the marketing class back in the.
Well, those 8 people.
We lost 8 people. They'll be back. They thought you were leaving anyway.
Nah.
Their lunch is over.
Nobody wants to come here and listen to them bullshit.
I wasn't getting political. I was explaining marketing.
I'm talking about fishing and food. Any bait drops coming up? No, I got so much.
Would you like to see me paint?
Not this week.
I paint every day on t-shirts.
Not this week.
It's a little different.
I'll be. I have a backlog of repaints I have to finish, so I got to get all that. I gotta get all these squeaky wheels out of here. The useless juice. Exactly.
Amy bait drop coming soon. Yeah, board's a little full. We'll have to.
No, it says any bait drops, not Amy.
Oh. I thought he said Amy bait drop. I'm reading from afar.
That's the next Patreon giveaway.
Yeah, the board's looking a little full. I can clean it out for you.
Amy's one of one. Yeah, you can paint a bait.
Do we pick the next one for your Patreon?
No.
You don't think it'll be good?
No.
You don't trust me?
I just don't think you can have never picked up an airbrush and then pick it up and make a bait beautiful in one try.
The challenge accepted.
Bob, you made it down to Florida to collect?
Did Brian get his bait and shirts?
No, probably not yet.
So no, Friday. You should have it by today, right?
No, he's a ways up there. He doesn't want you to embarrass him. Yeah, I don't want you to show how easy it is. Like, oh, Amy did it, and she's never even painted anything before. Wait a minute.
It wouldn't be the first time I embarrassed him.
This isn't hard. Think about the all-inclusive Mexico trips hanging on the wall. Yeah, just Just
The last one I went to was paid for by a company I work for. It's really awesome.
just sell the wall and go to Hotel Escarret.
Dude, that place is so good. It's some of the best food I've eaten ever. Best tacos I've ever had too. God, I mean, and you know what sucks about that is that
3 minutes over.
it's hard to can't recreate something like that. It's just like when we were in Thailand, that the mango rice, sticky rice. So good.
Amy, you're cute and all, but TK is the painter dude.
I agree. I agree.
All right, dudes, we're out of here.
Peace.
We'll see y'all next time. Adios.